Alright guys, it's gonna be day 90 actually. 90 of posting every single day until I become a software engineer. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I just noticed that there's only 10 more days till day 100 would be pretty cool. Yeah, sorry for not posting the other day. I had to do my Web 1 assignment for my web class and it took me a lot longer than expected. Um, we basically had to redesign this thing for this website that we've been working on all semester for Bootstrap instead of regular old vanilla CSS. And it took me a lot longer than expected because I got stuck on this form part. Because apparently it's very difficult to change the way if you're using a Bootstrap form, like how the form validation works versus the old way I was doing it. I was trying to figure a way to use my old regex JavaScript that I had, which I deleted now. I probably should have kept that, but I guess that was in a previous commit. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I had old JavaScript that was doing form validation, but like it's hard to get this Bootstrap form to work with it because they have their own form validation thing. And in hindsight, it probably would have been easier to do this with Tailwind, but I don't have a lot of experience with Tailwind, so I did actually try it. It was a lot harder than just using Bootstrap. But yeah, I'm way better at like vanilla CSS than I am at Bootstrap or Tailwind because that's just what I learned. I took my very first web class at the first school I went to, so never really worked with Tailwind or Bootstrap before. So this was a lot harder than expected, but I kind of like how it turned out. There's some pretty cool things. All these are AI generated photos. Yeah, it was quite difficult. We were allowed to use Copilot, so that kind of made it a little bit easier, but I wasted a lot of time trying to get this form to work. First, did that all last night. I was getting pretty frustrated with how much I was struggling with CSS, but I don't know. To me, CSS is like one of the hardest things to do in programming. Like, maybe I'm not that intelligent, but I generally find backend development or data structures to be easier than CSS in my opinion. It's very annoying in my opinion. But Bootstrap definitely makes it easier than it really abstracts away a lot of the code you have to write than doing it vanilla. I think Tailwind's also like that though. Tailwind's a little bit harder to learn, I would say. But yeah, this is what I was doing yesterday. And yeah, I was also kind of frustrated because like I have that interview next week and I wanted to spend more time doing leak code and stuff, and this took me way too long. I still have to do my take-home exam for environmental science, so yeah, I didn't get to spend as much time doing leak code, but it was whatever. If I don't do well in the interview, it's all right. It's pretty much the first technical interview I've ever done, and I don't think I've adequately prepared for it. I didn't enough leak code problems, but yeah, I don't really have that much time to prepare in only a couple of days, so I'll definitely learn something from it. But yeah, that's why I didn't post yesterday. So today, what are we going to do? I could do the boot dev lesson, but considering that I need to prepare for this interview, maybe I should just not do this today and just do some hacker rank or something. What's okay? I thought I was logged in. Let me do this on the other screen. Okay, did some of these. I was also doing this other. They have another interview prep kit thing. I have no idea how to access it from their homepage. Like if you search up HackerRank 1 week preparation kit, it's over here, but you can't get there from their homepage. I don't know who designed this website. Yeah, I did this a couple days ago, and yeah, I cannot solve this problem. Flipping the matrix. I need to watch the solution for this. Though I'm probably not going to do that while I'm recording because that's pretty boring. But let's try this problem. This challenge, the task is to debug the existing code to successfully execute all provided test files. Given an array of n distinct integers, transfer the array to a zigzag sequence by permuting the array elements. I have no idea what this means. Okay, it's just basically modifying it, right? Sequence will be called a zigzag sequence. The first k elements in the sequence are in increasing order. The last k elements are in decreasing order, where k is equal to n plus 1 divided by 2. So n is the length, okay? You need to find a lexicographically small zigzag sequence of the given array. So you have an array 2, 3, 5, 1, 4. If we permute the array as 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, the result is a zigzag sequence. Debug the find zigzag sequence to return the appropriate zigzag sequence for the given input array. You can modify at most 3 lines in the given code. You cannot add or remove lines of code. To restore to the original code, click on the icon to the right of the language selector over there. Okay, so let's see what the code is doing right now. Oh yeah, I can't add. Can I add comments here just to try one? To say we're given the array 2, 3, 5, 1, 4. Let's go and sort the array. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to find a midpoint. Yes, that's k basically. So midpoint would be, mid is 3 here. Now we're setting the middle number to be a to the n minus 1, which is the length. So we're setting it to be 5. So it's going to be 1, 2, 5. And we're setting the midpoint, the last element, to be the 4 mid. So this technically, in this case anyway, is the correct answer. ST equals mid plus 1. So in this case, ST would be 4. I guess that means start. End would be n minus 1. So in this case, ED would also be 4. Oh, the mid is not 3, mid is 2. Yeah, because it's 0 index. While the start is less than or equal to the end. Set the start to be equal to the end, and the end to be equal to start. So the start in this case would be 4, and the end would be 3, so we would swap those And he's adding 1 to start, so starts now 4 and ends now. And it's now 5. Okay, this probably is not going to work because end is outside of the range of the array. And this is just, yeah, this is just printing out the final array. Alright, so I think this is where the problem is. The first K would be in ascending. So by doing this, I think we are putting the elements, the last K elements, to be in descending order. However, now we need to make sure that we don't swap too many times. We can't add any lines of code. Because this is breaking. No response on standard out. Oh yeah, list index out of range. Okay, yeah, the runtime error. So we can't allow ed to be. Maybe we should just change to while ed is less than or equal to, while ed is less than n. So if it's equal to n, like here at 5, that's not going to work. Yeah, now we're getting the wrong answer. Let's use custom input here. There's one test case. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what this one's returning. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Okay, so yeah, this is. Okay, what are the indexes on these? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is swapping? Shouldn't it be 5, 3, 4? I'm missing something there. Okay, let's print A here and see what's happening. I thought it should be 1, 2. Unless it's running twice somehow. No, it says 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Makes no sense. Because the mid of at the beginning and wait, no, this is not the mid. M plus 6 5 by 2 is 3. 3 is this element. Yeah, that's not how to get the mid in. Mid should just be N floor divided by 2, right? That's 5, 4 divided 2. It's going to be 2. So that's the actual correct midpoint. Okay, yeah. So, but now we're getting this where we're swapping these two incorrectly. I can modify most 3s. I already modified 2. So we shouldn't be swapping if the current number, if the start number is greater than the end, right? Because that would be switching order. So can I do like if A ST is less than A ED. Let's see, warning here. Thought you could do that in Python. Single line if statement. Invalid syntax. How is that invalid syntax? This is generally discouraged readability. I don't know what the error is here. We swap only if. Okay, I guess go back to what I have 4 and just ignore this warning. See if it'll run. Alright, yeah. So that looks correct. Whether or not that is valid solution is debatable. Right, I'm back. Go help my mom with something. Okay, well, we're getting the wrong answer on this test case. It's getting 7564. Or no, we're supposed to be getting 7654. That's what's wrong here. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the midpoint should be 4, right? Oh yeah, that is right. 7 and the 4 swap. 5 and 6 are in the same position. But now we need to swap the 6 and the 5. Okay, so when we get here, we've added 1 to the midpoint. Yeah, I think I need to draw this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So this is the mid of the beginning. And then we swap. 7, 5, 6, 4.
Whatever is inside it is already here, right? I'm going to search to say.
Then we move the starting pointer. Let's call this S. Let's call this was S before. This was the end. Now this is the end, and that was the. Now this is the end. That is S, right? No. Because the end would only be n minus 1. Which would be this. I don't think n should be n minus 1. I think n should be. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't n be n minus 2? Because we already swapped the end. So the end is over here instead. Let's try this. Alright, so I think this needs to be removed. Is that not the correct output? Maybe because I had all these comments I added. Or did I change more than 3 lines? Let's reset it. And this will be n minus 2. Yeah, I am changing more than 3 lines. Now we're going to get the runtime error. Okay, we absolutely have to check here. And ED is less than. Okay, now it's swapping the 4 and a 5, but it can't swap the 4 and 5 because 4 is less than 5. And this is what we were doing before. We should only swap when a start is less than the end. Even though we get the correct answer here, I think because we changed more than 3 lines of code. Damn, this is a little bit harder than expected. Okay, so is there any other way to stop the loop? Yeah, I don't think so. I think we have to change this line. And if we're adding 1, then ed is always going to go over. Well, there are definitely some cases. So the answer we're actually looking for here is answer we're looking for is 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. And the first swap we have this, which is not going to work because we still need to swap the 6 and the 5. This will be a start. That'll be the end. Oh no. Yeah, we still need to swap 6 and 5 over here on this line. So we still need to swap the 5 and the 6. But we don't want to swap the 5 and the 4. Maybe we should just do all ed is less than or equal to n, because when we swap with the midpoint, we should already have, if it's sorted, we should already have what is going to be the smallest possible value of this k side. I think that'll work. What? How is that possible? Oh, less than or equal to n minus 1. Because this is the last element. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7. So we want to stop at the 6th one. That 3 lines of code. Yeah, I don't think we change this line. Oh, wait. But it was like getting the wrong answer before, too. No, I was getting the right answer. Hey, this is wrong somehow. Because here, 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 6. We swap the 6 and a 5. Then we move, so it should be like 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Should we start here and end here? It is while less than m-1. We don't want to run m-1. Okay, that's the correct answer. Why is it still failing? How's that the wrong answer? I only changed 3 lines of code. Okay, let's reset again. And mod 2. While 80 is less than m-1. That's only 3 lines of code. Dude, what? Okay, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time here. Yeah, I've made 3 changes to the code using Python 3. The same results, still said wrong answer. I did something kind of similar. Even white space / comments count. Additional weird notes. Commented the code out. Count as removal line. Making a statement no op count as removal line. Second is frustrating. I did m-2. I did n divided by 2. So I think that's basically what I have. I don't know why dark mode turns off on this page, by the way. I have no idea. Yeah, you can't even activate dark mode. I'll be honest, HackerRank's website really sucks. Okay, so he doesn't change the while statement. Yes, let's try this. Since my solution, which is correct, does not work. Yeah, well, yeah, his isn't gonna work because it's still going over. It changed anything else? ED -1. Yeah, I guess that works because S would be here, E would be here. We would swap the two, be 6 and 5. Then S would go forward and E would go back. So now they're past each other. Okay. Yeah, this line right here doesn't make any sense. But okay, I mean, I guess his solution is correct, but like he also changed 3 lines. I changed 3 lines as well with my solution. Didn't work. So I guess he's just looking for a particular solution. Like, well, this was actually a medium problem. That's surprising. Yeah, like I've had this problem with other hackering problems too. Like the test cases aren't structured correctly somehow, but yeah, other people have the same problem. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my solution also would work. Yeah, whatever hacker rank. I let me ask accepted solution. My solution. So my solution just goes +1 while ED is less than N -1. Yeah, everything else. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, because I didn't change this a lot. That's only 3 lines of code. And for whatever reason, that is not accepted. And let's get this problem statement. My solution failed the given test case for this hacker rank problem. The accepted solution I found in the discussion tab, however, works, even though we both only edited 3 lines of code and my output was correct. As you can see right here, I have the correct output. Am I missing something? Or is the problem poorly written? Then you can give it the test case as well. Yeah, I think this problem is the test cases must just be wrong because yeah, I definitely got this correct. Um, yeah, really strange. Hackering really needs to fix your website. Like, oh sure, I'm only on here because that's where they say the interview is going to be held, but Lico's website actually works like theirs. Let's see, maybe there was a flaw in my logic. I feel like maybe it's not the best idea. I feel like his code is technically better. I think subtracting the end makes more sense because you're already at the end. Yeah,
Studying for the history test.
that's more like binary search, which I think is.
I thought, let me come and check. Yeah, I want us to do this spelling, but we do it. Then I can call it for. So do you want?
Output matches the sample case visually, but your algorithm fails as for requirements for any input where the sequence to be observed is longer than 2 elements. Does that loop only needs to run exactly one time? Okay. So I'll move with the last. So 11 becomes 6. 6 becomes 11. Reverse the suffix. My loop swaps 10 and 7. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, that isn't, yeah. I say it's fair. 2 pointers is supposed to be 2 pointers heading toward each other, not away. So his solution is actually the correct one. But I do still feel like if the test case is clearly there, like I'm not sure how I'm supposed to notice that, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, this is why I have to practice this stuff because it's confusing. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.